What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video with Samuel from Reveal. I'm in the car right now, and I know what you're gonna say. You haven't seen my face in a while. I haven't appeared on the channel in months. It's been a while. Kirk has been putting out some content, and yeah, so big up to him. It's not been an easy few months for us. It's not been an easy couple of weeks, but we are going to try and deliver much more content to you guys and just put videos out there. So as you can see, I'm in a completely different setup right now, but this video is a must. First off, before we get into the subjects of this video, I got to talk about the transfer window. It's been hectic. I think it's been one of the best ones that I've been able to witness. A lot of transfers have happened. A lot of Africans have moved teams. And it's exciting for the new season. We're coming into the 2019-2020 season. And yeah, the way the teams are shaping up now, especially in the Premier League, it's been crazy. As you can see by the title of this video, we're going to talk about Alex Iwobi, which was probably the most shocking, to be fair, I don't know if it was the most shocking, but it was a very, very surprising transfer to happen. He moved on to Everton for £34 million. I think the fee could rise up to 40 million, but that's the sum that a lot of people are talking about right now anyways. Well, if you haven't heard of Alex Iwobi already, you need to just get out of here. But he's a Nigerian international, played for Arsenal from a very, very young age. I feel like he's done a lot for Arsenal. He progressed into the academy, got to play with a lot of players that have left the club over the years, which is good, and progressed into the first team. Alex Iwobi actually scored his first Premier League goal against the team he's been transferred to now, Everton. And I think Alex Iwobi's time at the club was very interesting. He was a very skillful player. Those of you that don't know, his uncle is actually JJ Okocha. I feel like he was trying to progress into that type of player, but JJ Okocha is definitely out of this world. It's going to be a very, very difficult challenge for a player to grow into someone like JJ. But Alex Iwobi was a very interesting player. I think when he first broke into the first team, a lot of people were excited. He was very skillful, very pacey, and it was exactly what we needed at the time. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal just kept finishing fourth and third, and we needed to try and break into the top two. And he was the type of player that a lot of people were looking for. It hurts. It hurts to see him go. Iwobi played 100 Premier League games for Arsenal. What a way to bow out, though. That is a strong figure, especially at Arsenal, a top Premier League club. He broke into the first team for Nigeria as well. He helped them get into the African Cup of Nations that just passed this year. They came third. Didn't really play too well, in my opinion, but I think a lot of top players at the African Cup didn't play well. But we move on from that. He helped him get into the World Cup last year. I think the same as well. I only think he started one game, unfortunately. So it's been an up and down couple of years for Alex Iwobi, but he's off to Everton. He's off to Goodison Park. And if I'm honest here, I haven't felt like this since I see Joshua lost to Ruiz, bruv. Oh my gosh. Like, this is so painful. I'm gonna tell you the situation I was in when I heard the news. So I was at work here, 15 minutes before the deadline. Do you know what? I completely forgot that the deadline was actually at 5 PM. That's the crazy thing. You know, usually over the years it's been 11. So I don't know, it just completely left my mind at the time. So I saw the news at about 10 to 5, and I was absolutely shocked. I couldn't believe it. I know Everton had bidded for him before and they were going to come back with an improved bid, but you just didn't really think about it at the time. And especially as the deadline was approaching closer, you just didn't think that they were going to just come through with a bid. Everton were trying to reach for Zaha as well. Those talks were breaking down because they just couldn't pay the 80 million that Crystal Palace wanted. Everton were all over the place. They were trying to sign players from all clubs. It was crazy. But they bidded 40 million for Iwobi, and Arsenal accepted it 10 minutes before the deadline. And I literally couldn't believe it. My body just shut down. This is my guy, Alex Iwobi. Oh my gosh. In my personal opinion at Arsenal, I think he took a lot of criticism from fans. It's fair to say that Iwobi did have his good games. He did have some bad ones. But I think he took a lot of criticism. I think Arsenal as a club are at the point now where, especially their fans, they don't want to take any more L's. And if a player plays badly, they're going to get criticised for it. Especially with a lot of the fan channels coming out now, fans are able to voice their opinions very, very easily. And I think that's fair. I think if a player plays badly, he should get shouted at. He should get the criticism. I do it as well. But I feel like Iwobi took a lot of it. When you looked at other players, for example, Mesut Ozil or maybe Granit Xhaka, for example, when they play badly, they get some criticism. But I don't feel like they got enough criticism as Iwobi did. Iwobi was getting slaughtered left, right and centre. If he made a bad pass, he'd be getting it on fan channels. He'd be getting it on Twitter. But for a player like Mesut Ozil, in my opinion, has not been great for Arsenal in the past year or two. And he hasn't been getting as much criticism. But I can understand the fact why, because obviously Mesut Ozil, when he is in his prime, when he wants to play well, he's an exceptional player. I do think the same for Alex Iwobi, but maybe it was just a time for Iwobi to move on. It's time for a fresh new start. I do feel like it was kind of dying down for him a little bit at Arsenal, especially with the likes of Nicolas Pepe coming in, Ceballos coming in. It was probably the best time for him to move out. To leave on 100 Premier League appearances for the club is fantastic. It's a brilliant achievement. A lot of people that come up from the academy don't even get to play a first team appearance for Arsenal. So to play 100 Premier League games is sensational, and I wish him all the best at Everton. The majority of the time when Iwobi plays for Nigeria, he plays in a centre attacking midfield role. He loves that role. He flourishes very well in that role. There was an instance 2 years ago when Nigeria had to win one game to qualify for the 2018 World Cup. He played in the central attacking midfield role and scored a goal. He loves playing in that position, and I felt like at Arsenal he didn't get that opportunity. Of course, with the likes of Mesut Ozil there, it's very, very difficult for him to kind of break into that squad, and we were lacking a lot of wingers, so it was best for him to play on the wing. I think he did very, very well. He wouldn't have stayed at Arsenal for that long if he didn't, do you know what I mean? Wenger loved him, Emery loved him, but I guess the fee of £40 million was fair. It was something that just couldn't be turned down, and that's why he's moved on to Everton. I think he'll fit very, very well into that squad. Hopefully he does get to play in the middle. I don't know what the chances are over there, but hopefully he does get to flourish in his natural position. I'm guessing he may play a couple games on the wing, but hopefully under his new manager, he can flourish and he can play well. Obviously, he's still very, very vital for me as a football fan. I'm supporting Nigeria in their friendlies, in any competition they're playing in. So I need him to do well for Nigeria. I need him to stay fit. So hopefully he can learn some new tricks, learn some new traits out at Everton, and yeah, flourish in Nigeria and become one of the main men. He's got the qualities to do it. He's got the qualities to do it, and he just needs a little bit more guidance. Iwobi's the type of player that needs the fans to get behind him. He needs the support. But honestly, I just wish Alex Iwobi the best at Everton. I hope he can progress into a better player than he is now. Everton seem to be doing the business. They're coughing up the funds. They want to be able to be that team they were over a decade ago with David Moyes. They want to be able to become a top team, and if they can push for the top 6 and Iwobi can get into that first team and be one of the main men, it can be very, very good for his career. It's going to be, he can become that player that Everton would not want to let go of. And I just hope the manager works well with him, the fans get behind him, and he's going to flourish very, very well. I'm going to be supporting him no matter what shirt he wears. If I'm honest, it's not even just the fact that he's Nigerian. It's just, I just like him as a player. I like his personality, and I want him to do very, very well in his career. I just hope the fans get behind him. I hope the team get behind him, and he can progress into a way better player than he is now. Alex Iwobi has it all to become a very, very top player in this game, to become a very, very top player in Europe. It's just a little bit of his game just needs working on. That's the only thing. And I think he can progress into a top player. But yeah, I just want to wish Alex Iwobi the best at Everton. That's all from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Comment your opinions on Alex Iwobi. Did you like him? Did you not like him? And don't forget to follow our Instagram page. We are releasing so much content on our Instagram page, Official Reveal. We'll put all the details in the description anyways. But yeah, look out for the next video, and thanks for all your support.